can assure you nobody's taking that title for this year.
But I hope he will retire after he loses.
There won't be another Kofi. I'm impressed with everybody but him.
It's because they're scared that they may be wrong.
Fully capable of surpassing all of them.
I'm going to give her a run for her money.
I'm coming to win. I'm not coming for fun.
Fair and unfortunate.
He's going to come with losses. It's not the end of the world.
Need for a black curtain backdrop, and I get it.
Bodybuilding is my control within chaos.
My conditioning kills.
Look, you got a really exclusive interview because I ain't been saying none of this shit, yo. I've been holding my tongue on the internet.
Yes, guys, another episode of Beyond Daily. I couldn't do yesterday's episode. I was just feeling so under the weather, but I want to start with some good news. BTS TV Beyond the Stage will be at the Europa Pro in Germany next weekend. So big thank you to Dennis, Barbara, the NPC for granting me a press pass. This happening yesterday. Also announced that we'll be at Olympia. We're also going to be at the Prague show, which is about 2 weeks after the Olympia, I believe. So yeah, big thank you to all those guys for supporting and hooking us up with a press pass. Really looking forward to reporting on what's going to be an incredible show. But let's get into this week's videos. First up, Tyler Smith from the UK dropping this update 5 weeks out from Olympia. He is looking absolutely incredible. Now, the big question is Tyler's debut at Olympia, can he break into the top 15? It looks phenomenal from the back, but where we see doors can be left open, doors can be shut, is from the rear. And I do believe that Tyler can handle himself on the Olympia stage. Next up is Tamas. This man won his pro card a few months ago. He's definitely one of my picks to get into the Olympia 2026 to represent the men's physique division. He's currently 12 kilos above stage weight, but look at this physique in his off season. Tamas, I 100% believe you are going to be at the Olympia in 2026. He is very much one of my hottest prospects in the men's physique division in Europe. He has everything. This is when he won his pro card in Spain. But he really does. But what's impressive is you see a lot of amateurs fall shy from the rear. He already has a solid back as well. So going into the pro shows, going into his official pro debut, I would really hope to see Tamas hold his own. Now, we got the Italy show this weekend, and we'll look straight into the amateurs. We got two of the UK guys competing. That is Anya and Leonardo. So best of luck to you two. I do believe Anya has a good chance in pushing for that pro card. But going straight into the pro show, Marc Hector and Kerry Sexton here. Kerry is already qualified for the Olympia. Can Marc Hector join him? He is one of the favourites to go for the title, to go for the win. One man who'll be looking to crash that party is Lewis Breed. Look, this guy who had that awful injury, that awful accident earlier in the year, it's just great to see him take to the stage. And I'll tell you what, if you haven't been on his page, check out one of his newest updates. He looks absolutely gnarly. Kuba, the coach for Marc Hector, he's also competing in the open division. Now this guy, he's gonna bring that gnarly condition. He'll be one of the most conditioned guys on stage with Lewis Breed. Where can he land in the lineup? And Chelsey making a pro debut in the wellness division. So good luck to Chelsey. I really look forward to see how she handles herself in this pro lineup within the wellness division at the Italy Pro. But let's not forget the big headline act of the weekend is Urs. Urs, who make his open debut. My God, this is going to be box office. This is why people are buying the pay-per-view. Of course, we've got Sergio here as well, who's never placed outside the top three, apart from the Arnolds, and Quinton. Quinton's got so much excitement and hype going into this show. But of course, the man we'll all want to see on stage. The man who's like here has stayed covered up this entire prep. We've not seen how he's looking with his new added weight. What's his condition going to be like? Is of course Urs. And I'll tell you what's going to be most exciting is when we see his posing routine, how much of that classic finesse is going to bring into the open division in his official open debut. This is going to be so exciting. I'm sure you guys are feeling it too. Talk about excitement. I mean, my God, this men's division is just getting so exciting, so much hype behind it. And now Ali Bilal has released a 93% t-shirt to counter Ryan Terry's and Steele. And just to add some context to it, basically, Ryan made a statement that he was 93% at last year's Olympia. Ali Bilal has thrown some shade at it, in a recent interview with Olympia TV, and now he's showcasing a 93% t-shirt. You really wonder how much more mind games Ali Bilal is going to throw at Ryan. But I tell you what, it doesn't seem to face Ryan one bit, because obviously he posted this morning to say 5 weeks out, I'm going to win. If you've not checked out the interview that I did with Ryan, you'll see how fired up and how much he believes that nobody is going to take that title off him. But maybe one man who we're not talking too much about is Erin Banks. Work like you've never worked before. Go get it. Hashtag Mr. Olympia 2025. And look, there's been some talk about Erin, like, is he consistent enough with his condition? Going off these pictures and him working in silence seems to be the best thing for him, because it looks like we could be seeing an all-time best of Erin Banks. And we saw a fantastic Erin at the Arnold's. We didn't see as good at the Pittsburgh, but if he rolls back the years of 2022 and he still brings out that finals look that he brought to the Arnold, he could really be a danger man. Not just a danger man for Ryan and Ali, but a danger to take the title. To take the title and become a 2-time men's physique Olympia champion. Yes, he got 3rd place last year. But if Erin Banks nails it, which he looks like he's going to do, maybe he could be one to take the title. Now, we also had an update from Lauralie. Now, this is the first update of a physique we've seen in quite a while. And I do recommend you check out a Instagram post we made of this, where I've got the commentary. And basically, Body Bio is explaining some changes he wants to make to her front pose. So definitely check it out. And also, the full version is on Lauralie's YouTube page. Now, she's got a lot of content coming out lead up to her title defense. But we spoke about this before. And really, if she brings it, if she leaves the door closed, nobody's going to defeat her, right? Nobody's going to take that title off her. She's too good, and unless she slips, that's the only way someone is going to take over. Now, how about Alice here? We're going to focus on some of the Brazilians. Alice Rocha was at the MPC headquarters on the weekend, looking absolutely phenomenal. Now, Brazil is absolutely flying when it comes to competitors. And Alice is definitely one of mine to say that she could break into the top 10 this year. She made top 15 in 2024. 2025, the goal has to be top 10, and she has all the potential to do that, even though that top 10, that top 12, top 15 is absolutely stacked with names. But she's definitely one to watch. Another person who may want to try and take a higher placing is Edvan. Edvan, who took 5th at last year's Olympia. Can he go a step further? Yes, he's got Emmanuel, Erin, Ali, and Ryan above him. But what did he need to do to go one step further? And Ramon Dino, Brazil's captain, Brazil's front runner, the face of Brazil bodybuilding. Ramon Dino has dropped this update, looking absolutely cut up. I mean, look at those legs there. We can see the improvements he's made from last year. The question still is, can he make the weight cap? And I'm assuming he will, because he's an absolute professional. But my God, he's going to need to suffer. Mike Sommerfeld, how about this? Mike is saying a new era of classic physique bodybuilders will rise at the Mr. Olympia. And look, he is the front runner. Look at this front lat spread. My God, it's absolutely wild. And look, we're done with a talk about him being 212 or open. That conversation is over. Forget it. It is classic physique all over. But of course, it's all about this man here, Chris Bumstead, the man who's a 6-time classic physique champion at the O. Hung up a trunks last year, and these are some memories I just want to showcase to you guys of his wins over the last 6 years, because like Mike just said, it's going to be a new era for the classic physique division. It's a new beginning, a new chapter. This was the standard from 2019 to 2024, but that standard's over. Who is now going to be the face, the body of classic physique, the new representation of the division? Chris Bumstead carried that on his shoulders for 6 years. Whoever takes over, there is going to be a big spotlight on that individual. To do, not say yes to do exactly what Chris Bumstead did, but do it their own way, but be a beacon for the classic physique division, not just for the pros, but for the amateurs as well. Guys, before we wrap it up, I'm going to leave this top 5 Open Olympia prediction from Nick Walker. Let me know in the comments below if you agree or disagree.
I'm going to lay out the top 5.
Go. Yeah.
I got to go with. I'm going to go me, Samson, Hadi, Derek. Who am I missing?
You have Martin.
I'll put Martin fifth.